Why waste time with a silly intro? Let's just jump into it. What, and I cannot stress this next part enough, is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And guess what? In today's video, we are unboxing some cool stuff. And we actually have two completely different boxes to open in today's video. That's a double box. So, one of the boxes is going to be a piece that you guys have been looking forward to for about a week now. Yeah, this is the non-mask Slipknot related piece that was on that list. But first, we've got a nice big box to open here from Full Eclipse Co. And I am very excited to see what's in this. I figured I would tack it on to the beginning of this video and see what we've got and let you guys know what to expect in the future. So, for anybody wondering who Full Eclipse Co. is, Full Eclipse Co. is a t-shirt company down in Texas. A t-shirt company that I teamed up with to release the first ever church merch. The first merch that we have put out since the move. Now, I closed my old merch shop down a long time before we ever moved out of the old building, and I had a very cool, very specific idea for what I wanted as the first piece of new merchandise to go out, accompanying the move, the church, and the new era of the House of Masks as a whole. Full Eclipse was a very big supporter of the House of Masks, and I reached out to him to see if he wanted to collab on these pieces, and he said yes, and he absolutely killed it. So, I finally got my church merch here, and it seems like everybody else that did that pre-order has been getting theirs as well. So I'm very excited to see exactly what we've got. Now, right here on top, not in a bag, is a Full Eclipse Co. hoodie, and this thing is going to come in nice and handy because it is starting to get chilly outside and we are only a few weeks away from actual cold weather. It looks like the rest of the stuff in here is going to be the t-shirts themselves. Now, I'm not going to open every single one of these packages because they are all the same exact t-shirt. I just want to quickly show you guys what they are, and then I'm going to tell you what to expect in the future because this really is just the beginning for the House of Masks and Full Eclipse. It also looks like there is another hoodie in here. I'm going to assume that that is maybe for my dad or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out exactly which piece goes where or whatever, but down here in the bottom of the box, there are a ton of stickers. So I'm going to discard the box there and quickly show you guys that we have some House of Masks stickers that went out with all of these orders, as well as some Full Eclipse Co. stickers. And now I get to show you guys the t-shirts. Now, as you can see, my guy Ricardo over at Full Eclipse is professional as hell because look how nice the packaging is here. And these things are totally reusable. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of the shirts now, give you guys a nice overview, and then tell you something very special. Here we have the first official church merch. Now, a little fun fact about this design right here. Yes, it is simple, but it is something that is so cool and so fitting for this place and this new era of the House of Masks that I just couldn't get it out of my brain. I actually drew a really rough draft of this inside of an old hymnal book that I found deep within the bowels of this church when I first got it, and I just couldn't stop thinking about how cool and how perfect that logo was, and I really wanted to do it on a shirt. So this is what we came up with. It's nice, it's simple, it's clean, it's big, and it gets the point across. And you don't just get the print on the front there, you get a House of Masks logo on the back, and you get this really cool sleeve design that has the Full Eclipse Co. moon phase logo there. These things feel nice as f. So, hell yeah, I know that a lot of people slept on this design for whatever reason, maybe because it has a cross on it, maybe because it's just so simple, but this had to be the first merch that I released once we got the church. It just had to be. Now, what I will say is that the next piece of merch that we are dropping is a lot more detailed, and maybe, just maybe, it's a lot more up your alley. I will say that it will give you goosebumps, okay? So that is what I am going to leave you guys with on the merch side of things. Big thank you to everybody that pre-ordered. I appreciate you. Big thanks to Ricardo over at Full Eclipse. You guys watching this video, make sure that you go down below and click the link so you guys can go check out Full Eclipse. Show him some love, drop him a follow, maybe buy some stuff, and let him know that the House of Masks sent you. He is extremely supportive, even outside of our business ventures. He has been a patron for quite some time, and he even made the trip up for the church warming party last month. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into the main piece of this video. This is the non-mask related Slipknot score. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean exactly what I said. It is a very cool Slipknot score, but it's just not a mask. And this is something that I have shown briefly on this channel. I did technically get one, but I didn't give it a whole lot of attention, and that other one was honestly a lot more special, and I'll explain a little bit more about what I mean by both of those things after we take this thing out of the box and get him shown off nice and detailed, okay? So this was just a random eBay score. It was a really, really good price, and I believe that a patron of mine sent me the link to this thing. Now, prior to getting the other one, I had been searching and searching to try to find the exact version of this that I needed, but every time I found one, there was just some sort of slight inconsistency. There was something that would make it inaccurate to the real deal that was used on stage with Slipknot, whether it be some sort of damage, maybe it was just a slightly different variant because of a different color that was used. There was just always something. I was finding them pretty easily, but I wasn't finding the right one. And that is this old school clown doll. So, real quick, as I give you guys the first look at it, I want to let you guys know that this is a stage-used Slipknot prop. And I don't mean that this is the stage-used version, because it's not, but this was used on stage by Slipknot in the Iowa era. Clown had this thing kind of crucified on the front of one of the toms of his drum set. Would you call that a drum set, or would you call it a kit? Clown had this thing crucified on the front of his drums. How's that? Now, I mentioned earlier that I have kind of shot a video about one of these, but I didn't give it a whole lot of attention. Well, I do have one in my collection, and it was in a video where I unboxed it alongside another piece, but I got the actual stage-used clown doll. It's over there in a case right now with his clown brother from the self-titled era. Prior to me getting those dolls, I was on the hunt for one of these. I didn't even know that the stage-used one still existed when I was looking for these guys. Now, I managed to track down one of the dolls from the self-titled era, the one that Clown would kind of walk out on stage with and just do weird things with. So I have a replica of that doll in my collection, but no longer than a month later, I was actually able to score both of the real dolls. Pause. So after obtaining both of the stage-used dolls, I kind of let the search for a replica of this fall to the wayside. I wasn't checking Marketplace or eBay nearly as much for clown dolls because I really didn't need them. But as I mentioned earlier, I think a patron sent me the link to this listing, and it had the make an offer option on it, so I think I offered like 12 bucks, and I was able to bring this thing home for like $20 shipped. And I'm happy to say that this is the correct variant. I was able to find this doll a few times, but I would either find it in like an orange suit or it had slightly different colors. I was never able to find the one that was 100% accurate, but this is the one. Just another weird, cool little vintage piece to add to my Slipknot collection. I love the weird old props that they would use on stage. It's, in my opinion, the next coolest thing to the masks. Yes, this kind of stuff even trumps the jumpsuits for me. So there you go, dude. Just another cool little filler piece for my collection. Something that probably goes unnoticed a lot of the time. And I don't know, maybe you guys learned something from this video. Maybe you've never seen this doll and didn't know that Clown was using dolls on stage sometimes. Alright, so that is going to just about do it for me here in today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Another reminder that I'm getting extremely close to 200,000 subscribers, and I would really like to hit that by the end of the year. Can we do it? I don't know. I don't think so, but I also don't know. Yeah, we could do it. One thing is for sure, it is not going to happen without you. So, do your part. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make a friend subscribe. Drop a like so more people see this video, and leave a comment, of course. Here, I'll even make it easy for you guys. What was your favorite prop that Slipknot has used on stage? There are probably a lot more options than you realize. Prop options? Proptions? Oh, and I guess I'm just now realizing something. I have 2 of these clown props. That's a double prop. Alright, let's go ahead and end this video the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews on this channel, and that is with some nice up-close shots of this piece so that you guys can see all of the beautiful, vintage, clowny detail. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to... what should we say yes to today? Oh, yes to signing up for my Patreon, because I've been dropping a video a day, every day for like the whole month. I'm putting in the work, and I would appreciate your guys' support. Link to the Patreon down below. And we will see you guys in the next one.